All right. My name is Oakley Lawrence. I am the founder and the creator of Two Tone. Two Tone is just a supplement and clothing brand. My whole idea was to create a brand for like versatile athletes. So there's a lot of different brands or even influencers or content creators and stuff that they focus on whatever, running, lifting, whatever it is fitness related. They have this niche and they work really hard at it and they're doing great. And then there's other creators that they do a lot of that like hybrid stuff where they can run and they lift. And I just always felt like there was something missing, or they always just left out one piece or field of fitness and they didn't kind of put it all together, if that makes sense. So Two Tone is going to be a brand for like versatile athletes, people that are great at, they're elite in all fields at running, swimming, lifting, bodybuilding, athletic sports, whatever it is, they're going to be elite at most things or all things. And I mostly just wanted to create this video because I was procrastinating it. I thought, well, I don't have this fancy background with the best lighting and the best camera and mic and whatever. I always had a reason to not make videos like this, and I was like always asking myself, why are my videos stuck at 200 views? Why am I not growing? I know that if I have a bigger following, my brand will blow up, and I avoided it. So here I am. I don't have a fancy background. As you can see, I have my messy room in the background. You can see my things. That's my closet. I have a little stand-up light from Walmart. I'm fortunate enough to even have these Rode mics that you're listening to me on, and this camera, this Canon camera I'm filming on. I have more than most entrepreneurs or people trying to start from the ground up. I was fortunate enough to have an amazing mentor. I have so many people in my life that are very successful and have kind of guided me and given me tips and tricks and whatever it is. They've given me advice. They've given me support. I guess I'm not as inspiring as some creators and entrepreneurs out there that had a rough upcoming. I did not have a rough upcoming. I had a very supportive family. I had the best group of friends you could even imagine, and I'm still friends with that same group to this day. I was never lonely. My parents always supported me. I found my love of my life early. I got married early. Basically, the point of this is I was never lonely. I was never alone. I had a storybook childhood. I grew up with anything I wanted. I was extremely fortunate. The reason that I do is just to be exactly who I am and tell you the truth and say where I'm at. None of this video was planned. I didn't plan. I have a tiny sticky note of little points that I can talk about, starting off with the procrastination, and that's about it. I just wanted to come on here and raw dog it, basically. My entire brand at the moment is only surviving because of the people in my life. If I didn't have the family I have, I didn't have the friends, the old teammates, the groups I was in, this would be nothing. And it kind of made me realize when I looked back at that, and if I touched more people and I could inspire more people, my brand could be what it was truly made to be. The only people that have even bought this product or bought this product are people that I have had some sort of meaning in their life at some point. My old teammates from college baseball, my family, my friends, like they are the only ones that have bought this. The product means nothing. It's who I am and how I touch these people's lives, and if I had some sort of value to them, they were able to buy. And I realized that there is no selling when you inspire people and they truly believe in you and they trust in whatever you do. All the people that have bought this and used this in my life say confidently, and I tell them to tell me the truth, that this is the best pre-workout they have ever taken. The flavor is great. there's 8 ingredients because you only need these ingredients. You don't need all the crazy laundry lists that fill up the entire bottle. So that's my goal here. I want to document what my journey is like. Maybe I can help somebody learn and start their own on the way. This is how I learned. I went and watched videos and took advice from people and asked questions and did whatever. And that's kind of how I'm here. I didn't plan the video, like I said, and I've had to realize that it doesn't matter if people watch this. It doesn't matter if people like watching this or find this entertaining in the slightest. After watching countless YouTube videos of startup brands and their stories and whatever they've done, I thought to myself, how cool would it be if I could just look back at this video and this is how I started. I could look back in this video in a couple years when the brand is big and be like, well, this is where I started. I was in my apartment and with really crappy background and a mess going on in the back and whatever, my Walmart light, and this is where I started. I can go back and look at it. At least I made it for me. It doesn't have to be for anybody else. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm going to stop letting outside circumstances affect my day-to-day life or my productivity or what I do. I have more than most and I need to use it. So this is my message to you guys, or even the accountability to everybody out there, or even watching this or not watching this. I don't know. Who cares? I'm going to make better videos. I'm going to talk in videos. I'm going to stop making excuses. I'm going to do what I can to make a following of people that truly trust in me and I impact their life in some way, because that's how this brand will grow and that's how I can help other people grow. I'm extremely proud of what my brand is already. I think this bottle of pre-workout is cool as shit. I made this, and I don't know if there's anybody out there that is as proud as I am. If nobody bought it now, I would be happy as hell saying I made this, and I'll keep the rest of the bottles. Of course I want people to buy it, and I want the brand to be bigger because then I've built more, but my point is that I believe in my own product and I'm proud of it, and I want to get it out to more people. Do not let these excuses stop you from being what you want to be. I always saw the business people at the coffee shops or whatever they were, and it made me kind of jealous, or I wanted to be that guy, like, that always had some sort of meaning. He was always doing something. He had a purpose. He was always grinding. He was passionate. It didn't seem like work to him. And of course, like, they're loaded. They have lots of money. They have financial freedom, time freedom, travel freedom, whatever it is. They have full freedom. They can do whatever they want. They can help their families. They can give their friends and families the rich life, or whatever that means. They didn't let these circumstances decide what their future was going to be. They didn't let some stupid background stop them from doing what they actually knew they had to do. They didn't let what they had or who they needed or whatever it was, they didn't let that stop them, and that's what I need to do. If I want to build a brand, I need to use what I got and use it to the max of its ability. This camera that I'm using right now can take me a long, long way in the content world, and I need to use it properly. Those people that had a really hard upcoming are inspiring for a reason, because it's hope and proof that anybody can do it. The anticipation is always worse than the actual task. And I know you've felt that or noticed that in your day-to-day life. The anticipation of making that annoying phone call, or the doctor's appointment, or starting this and starting that, the anticipation or the vision you make for yourself or the task is always worse than the actual task. The actual task always goes by like that, and you're like, oh, I should have done that forever ago. That was easy. People just want to relate to real people. So just be real. So this is my message to you and my message to myself. People just want real people. So this is me being real in a messy room without this fancy studio background, with a Walmart light, and no plan on filming at all. It doesn't need to be perfect. It will never be perfect. Just do with what you got and you will get it done.